Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy Saturday and welcome back to CTV. Sierra Artemis here, and I am your host. Is this your first time joining us? Have you not followed and subscribed yet? Then do it. What are you waiting on? That's Sierra Artemis TV on Facebook and on Twitter. That's Sierra Artemis on Instagram. Well, I am Sierra Artemis on Instagram, Sierra Artemis on YouTube, and Sierra Artemis TV on Twitter. Guys, be sure to check out my website as well. That's sierraartemis.com. There you can check out past episodes and get information on upcoming episodes as well. Guys, the purpose of CTV is to highlight minority businesses, creators, entrepreneurs, and community initiatives in hopes to inspire you on the other side of that screen to go out and chase your goals and your dreams. So how is your skincare regimen? Have you ever had a facial? Do you have a cosmetology license or aesthetics license and want to take your career to the next level? Well, today we'll have an opportunity to explore a small business and learn something new. Guys, joining me today, I have Heather Mitchell. She's the...
Hey girl, how are you?
I am doing well. So let's jump right into it here. So how long have you operated your business and what led up to you starting your business?
So I've been operating my business now for about 3.5 years. And what really drove me to go into aesthetics full time as a licensed cosmetologist was because I was doing makeup. That was kind of my goal, was to be a makeup artist. But I would notice that a lot of my clients had issues with their skin. And then I had a lot of friends who had issues with their skin. So I told myself that I wanted to try to go into a little bit more skincare. So I ended up doing skincare and starting with that. And then from there, it kind of spawned into waxing. And then next thing you know, poof, I have a business, and poof, I have an employee. And yeah. So that was just about
All right.
it.
Awesome. So tell us where you're located and how we can book an appointment.
So I'm located at 4421 Divine Street. I'm actually inside of Carroll's National Tax, but I'm in the rear entrance. But you can definitely book an appointment. If you are online, you can go to my Instagram page, Yellow Moon Aesthetics, the Yellow Moon Esthetician, actually. And then you can book directly from there, or you can go to www.yellowmoonesthetics.co, which is CO, and you can book an appointment from there. Or if you want the direct link, you can just go straight to www.yellowmoon.as.me.
Awesome. So that information is right there on the screen. Her Instagram is Yellow Moon Esthetician. And then her website is yellowmoonesthetics.co. Co, not com. Take the M off. It's co. All right. Awesome. So Heather, just jog my memory here. So you have your cosmetology license and also your aesthetics license, or just one or the other?
So I actually have my cosmetology license. I've had my license now going on about 8 years. So during that time, there wasn't an aesthetics program available at the school that I went to. And the only other aesthetics programs they didn't offer any sort of aid or anything like that. So I talked to I think it's the administrator there, and they told me that with the cosmetology license, I would be able to do hair, skin, and nails. So pretty much I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I'm actually a licensed cosmetology instructor, but I focus primarily on aesthetics.
Okay, awesome. I know a lot of people, they want to do both, and they don't realize that they can actually just do hair, skin, and nails with their cosmetology license. But you know as well as I do how getting your license is. You basically learn what you need to learn to pass state board, and sometimes you don't feel like you get enough of the skincare, as much in depth as you would as an esthetician. Okay, well, I was just asking because I know some people feel like they have to do both, but you heard it here. She is operating, she owns and has her own business, and she does a phenomenal job, guys, with just a cosmetology license. All right, awesome. So we're just gonna move on. So if you're just tuning in, I'm here with Heather Mitchell. She's an esthetician or cosmetologist and the owner of Yellow Moon Aesthetics. Her website is yellowmoon.co, and you can check out her Instagram again. That's Yellow Moon Esthetician. Actually, I have a treat for you guys. If you have your phone or if you're looking from your desktop, take a picture of this or screenshot this so that you guys can check her out. That's her website right there so that you can actually see it. If you want to take a picture of that QR code, you can do so right there. You can also screenshot and you can go and go ahead and book your appointment whenever you can get the chance, whenever she's free, because girl be booked. Okay, she be booked. So if you want to get an appointment, you need, if you want it for 2 months from now, you might want to book it now.
Yeah,
All right.
want to.
All right, awesome. So Heather, how often should one get a facial and what are the benefits?
So honestly, that question depends on the esthetician, but a good rule of thumb, honestly, is to at least try to get a facial or get some sort of skincare service once a season. So that's roughly once every about 12 weeks or so. And the reason being is because as the seasons change, your skin kind of changes along with the season. We're getting ready to go into fall and winter, so the skin is going to be a little bit more on the drier side. The skin might be a little bit more prone to irritants and things like that because we're wearing more clothes, we're not getting enough air, especially with these masks and things like that. So I usually tell people at least once a season, so 4 times a year. But depending on whether you have some things such as acne or moderate to severe hyperpigmentation, then I'm going to suggest that you come in at least every 2 weeks to get a facial. And then if you don't really have any issues and you kind of just want that relaxation, that self-care, then once a month is the rule of thumb. But for the bare minimum, once per season.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so we're going to jump back a little bit. So we're going to go kind of back and forth here, guys, about, skincare and also what kind of inspired Heather to start up her own business. So one thing I want to ask is, what is the one thing that owning your business has taught you that only owning a business can? What have you learned?
I think what I've learned is that the saying, what is for you is for you. A lot of times getting into business, and especially with, like, I do classes and stuff like that, I have a lot of people come up to me and they're like, oh, you're so inspiring, I want to be just like you. Or, your business, you do such a good job with your business, and I love what you do and I aspire to be like you. And it's like, no, I just want you to be yourself. It's taught me to love myself more, I guess, in a sense, and to really value, like, my thoughts, my opinions, my knowledge, my wisdom, my expertise. Because a lot of times, especially having a business, being on social media, sometimes you might see somebody do something one way and you do it a different way, and then you question yourself and you're like, oh, maybe I should start doing it this way. And then you start doing it that way, and then you realize that it doesn't benefit you, it doesn't benefit your clients. So I think one of the biggest things that I learned from owning a business is that as long as you stay in your lane and you stay focused on what it is, like your core values of your business, that you'll just continue to always see success, because you're not trying to mimic anybody, you're not trying to be something that you're not, you're just being your authentic self, and you will attract the clients that you're supposed to have. Because it's pretty much, it's just going to happen that way. So I think that's pretty much what I've learned. That's probably like the biggest takeaway from owning a business. Is just be yourself.
That's awesome. That's so inspiring. And so before we wrap up today, you gave me 3 tips. So let's let everyone in on those tips. So what are 3? Give us 3 skincare tips.
So 3 skincare tips that I think everybody should always do is wear SPF. That is non-negotiable. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that you're too dark to wear it or you too light to wear it. You wear SPF. SPF is essential for protecting your skin against free radicals. It's also going to help make sure that your dark spots don't get any darker, that your acne doesn't get worse. Another thing when it comes to acne, never pick your pimples. Don't use anything that you see on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Never pick your pimples. Always allow a professional to do that. And like I said earlier, get a facial at least once per season. So 4 times a year, make an investment to get your skincare regimen done, just so that you get that really good deep cleanse. They're able to look at your skin and really kind of gauge what it is that you need, so that way you can get on a really good skincare routine that will ultimately help with the overall health of your skin.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Heather, for all of that wonderful, wonderful information. I wish we could go longer. We'll, of course, try to have you back so we can get some more great tips from you. But again, if you're interested in booking a facial with Heather, or if you just need some advice on skincare, you could definitely check out her website. That's yellowmoonesthetics.co, or you can pause right now, take a screenshot of this, and check out our website from there. Or you can take a picture of it anyway. Anything that works for you. Like she said, whatever works for you, works for you. If it's screenshotting works for you, use that. If taking a picture of it works for you, then do that. All right. Well, again, thank you, Heather, so much for joining me. Are you a minority business? Do you know of any minority businesses? If so, be sure to shoot me an email. That's info@sierraartemis.com so that we can get you on the show. If you feel like you have a unique business or product, or you know of an initiative, anything that's going on in the community that you feel like people need to know about, be sure to email me right now if you can. Just kidding. No, when you can. That's info@sierraartemis.com. And I got something else for you too. You know, if you're always trying to figure out, man, I want to support my friend's business, or I want to support a business, but I don't necessarily have the money right now. Here's how you do it. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these receipts. All right, cool. To support a small business, all you have to do is give a shout out. Follow on social media, let people know about it, engage with their posts, share their content. And guys, it is absolutely free. It won't cost you anything at all. All right, guys. Well, I hope you've all learned something today. Thank you all for joining me, and see you next Saturday.